Ladies, lean in, because what I'm about to tell you will change the way you see intimacy forever. Imagine this 95,000 men all asked one question: what do you secretly crave in bed? And almost every single one admitted the truth. They're too shy, too embarrassed, too scared to ever ask. All those desires, those fantasies, those little sparks of longing hidden away, just waiting for someone to understand them. Now here's the thing, most women miss men don't just crave passion, they crave connection. They want to feel seen, wanted, admired in ways that go far beyond the surface. They want to know that the woman they're with isn't just enjoying his touch, but that she's truly desiring him, truly fascinated by him, and completely captivated by the chemistry between you. And that's the secret. When you know these desires, when you understand what he's been too shy to say, you can awaken a part of him that's been quietly waiting, yearning, burning with anticipation. You can make him feel more alive, more wanted, more irresistible to you than ever before. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 things men secretly crave in bed. The things they'd never admit, the fantasies they keep hidden, but the ones that make their hearts race and their desire for you skyrocket. And here's the best part, you can do this with subtlety, with confidence, and with a little playful energy that will make him utterly captivated by you. So stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll have the keys to unlock desire, connection, and intimacy like you've never experienced before. And trust me, once you do, he won't be able to get enough of you. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Men crave genuine praise, and I don't mean the kind of surface level compliments you give automatically, like you're handsome or good job. I mean praise that makes him feel truly seen. That acknowledges not just what he does, but who he is. Think about it. Men often feel like they have to be strong, composed, capable, and in control at all times. Society trains them to hide insecurities and vulnerabilities, to never admit they need affirmation. But inside, they're human. They want to feel appreciated. They want to know that the effort they put in, the little things he does every day, whether it's planning a date, fixing something around the house, or just being there for you, actually matters to you. And here's where it gets exciting. When you notice and vocalize those little things, you light up a part of him that's usually kept hidden. A simple, heartfelt statement like, "I love the way you make me feel safe," or "I really appreciate how much you listen to me," can make him feel deeply admired. It's sexy because it shows you are paying attention, and it makes intimacy feel personal, emotional, and electric. Here's the key: authenticity is everything. Men can smell a fake compliment from a mile away. If you want to make a real impact, focus on moments that are specific to him. Did he plan a spontaneous evening out that made you feel cherished? Tell him. Did he make you laugh when you were stressed? Notice it. These tiny acknowledgments, expressed sincerely, make him feel connected to you on a level he rarely admits to. And let me tell you a little secret. When a man feels genuinely admired, his desire for you skyrockets. It's not about ego, it's about emotional intimacy. Praise feeds his confidence, but it also feeds his attraction. The more he feels that you see him, the more he wants to show up for you, not just emotionally, but physically. That connection makes everything more intense, more passionate, and far more memorable. So the next time you're with him, try this. Instead of generic words, dig deeper. Highlight the little ways he makes your life better. Watch how he responds. You'll notice a shift, a spark in his eyes, a subtle but unmistakable pull towards you. That's the power of genuine praise, a tool that feels natural, intimate, and yes, incredibly sexy. Ladies, never underestimate this. Compliment with intention, admiration, and presence. Praise isn't just a nice thing to do. It's the first key to unlocking the desires he's been holding back, the secret cravings he's been too shy to voice, and the fire that can ignite between you in ways you never imagined. Now let's talk about something every woman can tap into to instantly deepen intimacy. Men want to feel truly desired. And I don't mean the casual, "you look nice" type of attention. I'm talking about making him feel wanted in a way that stirs his deepest emotions and ignites his desire like nothing else. Here's the truth: men often hide their insecurities behind confidence. And even when they act like they don't need validation, a part of them craves that confirmation, that magnetic pull from you. They want to know that in your eyes, he is irresistible, that every move he makes turns you on, and that your attention isn't given lightly. When he feels genuinely desired, it awakens a kind of passion inside him that's hard to resist. And ladies, this is where the power of subtlety comes in. Desire isn't always about touch or seduction, it's about presence and attention. A lingering glance, a playful smile, a soft touch along his arm, these small but intentional gestures communicate, "I want you, and only you." Whispering how much you like the way he looks, or casually complimenting a little thing he did that excites you, these moments are powerful. They tell him that you're thinking of him in that special way, and that fuels anticipation and longing like nothing else can. Here's the secret: when you make a man feel desired, it isn't about boosting his ego, it's about creating an emotional and physical connection. Desire makes him feel alive, confident, and deeply attuned to you. And the more he senses your genuine attraction, the more he wants to show up for you, not just in intimacy, but in every part of your relationship. You can even play with teasing, a little playful flirtation that makes him wonder what's coming next. A suggestive look from across the room, a touch that lingers just a second longer, or even sending a cheeky message that makes him smile in private. These small gestures have an enormous impact. They spark chemistry, tension, and excitement, and make him crave you even when you're not around. So here's your takeaway to truly ignite desire: focus on making him feel seen, wanted, and irresistible in your eyes. Show him that your attention isn't casual, but intentional. Watch how his energy shifts, how he leans in, how he responds with a mix of pride, longing, and excitement. That's the power of making him feel truly desired, a secret craving that men rarely voice, but one that can transform the intimacy and passion between you. Ladies, when you master this, you don't just create attraction, you create a magnetic pull that keeps him coming back for more, emotionally and physically, over and over again. Now let's get to one of the most fun, flirty, and secretly powerful things men crave: playful teasing. And I'm not talking about mind games or confusion. This is about creating anticipation, excitement, and that electric tension that makes him think about you long after you've left the room. Here's the truth: men are drawn to challenge and intrigue. They love the chase, the little sparks that make them wonder what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what might happen next. Teasing isn't about being mean or distant. It's about being playful, confident, and a little mysterious. It's about giving him a taste of attention, then pulling just enough back to make him want more. Imagine this: you're laughing at something he said, leaning just a little closer than usual, letting your fingers lightly brush his arm, and then you pull away with a cheeky smile. That simple, playful moment sends his mind spinning. He's thinking, "I want that. I want more of that." It's subtle, it's sexy, and it builds a tension that he secretly craves. Teasing can also be verbal. Whisper something suggestive that makes him smile and raises his curiosity, or compliment him in a playful way that leaves him guessing. Little flirtations, private jokes, and cheeky comments work wonders. Men love to feel that they're captivating you, that your attention isn't automatic, and that your reactions are genuine and fun. And here's the key: teasing deepens intimacy without pressuring him. It's not about creating frustration, it's about excitement. It sparks anticipation, keeps him engaged, and makes every touch, every glance, every smile feel electric. When you master this, you don't just capture his attention, you ignite his desire, making him crave more of your energy, your presence, and your touch. Even in small moments, teasing can change the entire dynamic between you. Text him something playful during the day that makes him smile, or make a little joke when you're together that makes him lean in closer. The tension, the excitement, the curiosity, it's all addictive. And once a man feels that spark, he will chase it. He will remember it. He will want to recreate that thrill with you again and again. Ladies, playful teasing is one of the most underrated tools in intimacy. It's fun, flirty, and incredibly seductive when done right. It makes him feel desired, wanted, and alive while keeping the spark in your connection electric and unforgettable. Use it, embrace it, and watch how his desire for you intensifies in ways he's never admitted, but you'll feel it in every glance, every touch, every shared smile. Now let's dive into something that many women completely underestimate, yet it's one of the most powerful desires men secretly have. Men crave emotional connection during intimacy. And no, I'm not talking about a long heart-to-heart chat before bed. I mean creating a space where he feels truly seen, truly valued, and deeply connected to you in the most intimate moments. Here's the thing society teaches men: to compartmentalize their emotions, to keep their vulnerability hidden, and to act strong at all times. But underneath that confidence, there's a part of him that longs to be understood, appreciated, and emotionally present. He wants to know that during intimacy, you're not just with his body, you're with him. You're noticing him, feeling him, and sharing a closeness that goes beyond physical touch. And this is where it gets truly exciting. Emotional connection is intensely sexy. When you maintain eye contact during a kiss, whisper something sincere that shows appreciation, or respond to his touch with presence and intention, you awaken a part of him that's often hidden even from himself. He feels desired, yes, but he also feels safe, seen, and adored. That combination is magnetic. It makes him crave more of you, not just physically, but emotionally. And it strengthens the bond in a way nothing else can. Think about small, intimate gestures that create this emotional pull. A soft hand on his chest, a whispered "I love the way you make me feel," or a gentle laugh at something only the two of you understand. These moments tell him, without words, that you're fully present, fully engaged, and fully captivated by him. And that presence, that deep, shared attention, it makes every touch more meaningful, every kiss more memorable, and every intimate moment more charged with desire. Here's the secret most women miss: when a man feels emotionally connected during intimacy, his attraction skyrockets. He feels a kind of fulfillment he rarely admits to, a satisfaction that goes beyond the physical. He wants to keep recreating that experience because it's rare, it's intimate, and it makes him feel deeply alive. Ladies, the beauty of this is that it's not complicated. Emotional connection doesn't require hours of conversation or forced gestures. It requires intentionality, attention, and authenticity. Pay attention to his subtle cues, respond with presence, and let him feel that his emotions matter to you. That vulnerability is sexy, magnetic, and unforgettable. Now, here's my question for you. Which of these small gestures could you try with your man tonight to make him feel truly seen and desired? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to hear which one you'll use first and how it changes the way he looks at you. Because once you master this emotional connection, you'll unlock a side of intimacy you didn't even know existed, and trust me, he'll never stop craving it. Finally, let's talk about one of the most magnetic, irresistible things a woman can bring into intimacy: confidence. Men crave it more than they admit. And I don't mean arrogance or trying to impress him with your body or your skills. I mean authentic confidence, being comfortable in your own skin, embracing your desires, and expressing them in a way that's bold, playful, and unapologetically you. Here's the truth. Confidence is one of the ultimate aphrodisiacs. When a man sees that you're secure in who you are, that you enjoy your own body, that you're unafraid to express pleasure and desire, he's instantly drawn in. He feels safe, yet simultaneously challenged, because confidence creates a powerful mix of admiration and attraction. He wants to match your energy, to rise to the level of your presence, and to feel that you're fully enjoying him as much as he's enjoying you. This is where subtlety and playfulness become your secret weapons. You don't need to announce it loudly. Confidence is in the way you move, the way you touch him, the way your eyes linger, the way you speak your desires without hesitation. Even a small, deliberate gesture, like leaning in while maintaining eye contact, a gentle tease, or a soft smile when he touches you, can communicate more magnetism than words ever could. And ladies, here's the real magic. Confidence doesn't just make him more attracted to you physically, it makes every intimate moment more intense. When you own your pleasure and express it naturally, he's inspired to match it. The energy becomes mutual, playful, and deeply erotic, even in a YouTube safe way. It's the difference between intimacy feeling routine and intimacy feeling electric, unforgettable, and addictive. Think about the power you hold when you're confident in expressing what you like and what you want. He notices it. He admires it. He responds to it with desire. And the more confident you are, the more he craves you, not just your touch, but your presence, your energy, and your playful magnetic personality. Ladies, if you want to leave a lasting impression, make him feel desired and create intimacy that's addictive and unforgettable. Confidence is your secret weapon. Be bold, be expressive, be unapologetically you. And watch how he responds. His eyes, his energy, his desire, they'll all tell you just how powerful this secret craving is. Now, I want to hear from you. Which aspect of confidence do you feel you could bring into your connection tonight? Comment below and share your thoughts, because when women embrace their confidence, men don't just notice it, they can't resist it. And trust me, once you master this, every glance, every touch, every intimate moment between you becomes unforgettable. Alright, ladies, let's bring it all together. Today we've uncovered the 5 secret cravings that men rarely admit, desires they're too shy, too embarrassed, or too afraid to voice. And here's the exciting part. Once you understand these, you have the power to completely transform intimacy, connection, and desire between you and him. First, we talked about genuine praise, how noticing and appreciating the little things he does makes feel seen, admired, and deeply desired. Then we revealed that men want to feel truly desired. That magnetic pull that comes from your attention, your playful glances, and your presence. Next, we explored playful teasing, a secret tool that builds anticipation, tension, and excitement, making him crave you even when you're not around. Then we went deeper into emotional connection during intimacy, showing how presence, attention, and shared vulnerability can turn physical closeness into something unforgettable. And finally, we talked about confidence, how owning your desires, expressing your pleasure, and embracing your bold, playful energy makes you irresistible in every way. Now, here's the truth, ladies, these aren't tricks. They're not manipulations. They're ways to show up fully, authentically, and playfully in your connection with him. And when you do, intimacy becomes electric, unforgettable, and deeply addictive, both emotionally and physically. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these 5 secrets tonight. Try it, experiment with it, and watch how he responds. And then share your experience in the comments below. I want to hear which one surprised him the most, which one made the biggest impact, and how it changed the way he looks at you. Remember, ladies, intimacy isn't just about touch. It's about connection, desire, attention, playfulness, and confidence. When you combine all 5, you don't just spark attraction, you create a magnetic pull that he can't resist, a connection he'll crave, and an intimacy that leaves him thinking about you all the time. So comment now, share your thoughts, and step into this power. Because when you understand what he secretly craves, you don't just change the way he feels, you change the way you show up, and trust me, that's truly irresistible.